Good evening and welcome to Thursday Night Racing here at Kansas. 1.5 miles of high line racing, and I forgot to turn off my sound on the laptop next to me. Hope you all are doing well this evening. It is time for 134 laps of fixed NIS racing. I'm excited to see what we can do here tonight. Had a little bit of practice with an open setup from VRS on Monday. I don't know. I couldn't get a feel for this high line. It's kind of crazy, kind of weird to come off the high line so close to the wall. It's not Darlington, but it sure as hell feels like it. So I want to welcome you all. Hope you all are doing well. It is almost once again the end of the week, Thursday night at Kansas Speedway. It is daytime race, so it is going to be a little bit warmer. That sucks because the nighttime was a blast and a half. It was so fun. We were running at least a second faster in the 20-degree cooler temperatures. So, is what it is. But yeah, we're here tonight to see what we can do. We got 138 drivers registered here. Usually 35 to 37 split fields, so at least 5 thus far. We're not there yet, but we'll see what happens. Just so you all know, next week from Kansas we are moving into Martinsville, back to the short track.
No talent.
Hairpin racing. We're bumping and running, and dive bombing is just natural. From there we head to Texas, Phoenix, and then Homestead. We're almost done with the season. It's getting close. It's getting kind of crazy close. We're already raced 31 of 36.
Right,
Last week we didn't have a bad race at Talledga, but we got greedy. And went for a bunch of truck races right at the end of the weekend. And we ended up dropping just over 150 I rating. That sucks. Tried protesting one of the guys. In the end result, I guess it really wasn't his fault, but in the moment it just looked like he was intentionally turning down. Mind you, it's probably because he had a controller, but iRacing judges did not see it my way, and I understand. Frustrating though. So while I get the description and title of the video switched over, go ahead and take a moment before we get into the race. We still have 11 minutes here before we get into the race room. I'm going to go silent for a minute or two. Someone may jump into this room. I am on Black Flag Motorsports still hanging out over here. I got a lot more races to do this week. I haven't done any thus far. So we might do a race after we get done with Kansas. We'll have to see. But keep in mind that we still have to finish out 4 races for the week. This will be number 1. So join us elsewhere, depending on how we do tonight. Maybe back out Sunday night. If not, we might do some other truck or cup A-fixed races to finish out this week. So with that being said, guys, hang on tight. I'm going to get this description and everything fixed up, untwist my headphone cords, and we'll talk to you shortly. Thanks.
Oh, maybe we'll be in the same race there, Ryan.
What's the I rating?
Hold on. Like 2,000 or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. Tried the slider, didn't work.
That's like close to 21.
This is Baby Z.
You done racing for the year?
No, I got one more race to eat.
Would you guys ever go down to Snowball?
All right, we are back, and let's get out there to get some practice in. Hey, Zach.
We're underfunded.
Glad to have you here tonight, buddy.
Oh,
Miss you
I'm
too. It's just, you know, I'd like to be out there doing some gaming on console, but man, it's been tired, man. Also, big news. Not actually that big news. Got in and actually cleaned my pedals this weekend. Yeah, I did it. So we shouldn't have any problems.
I just got wop into turn 3.
Sounds just like him, man.
Dude, he just
there we
failed
go.
it, isn't it?
Yeah, work's been taking over a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, car's loose, man. It might be a fun one tonight.
Wop, right into me.
Jeez.
Stop. Okay. He wop right into me.
Oh, God, that's like a classic on iRacing. Thanks to Matt Malone.
Yeah, that's a Matt Malone clip right there. Well, yeah, this car rotates, man. Does it have the top speed? No, not as much top speed as the open setup.
Oh, no, I get stuck watching the Twitch fails at work.
Car feels better, though, than actually the open setup
Twitch
for
fails on
DRS.
iRacing, that is.
It's a little slower in top speed, and it might just be how I'm driving it right now. Mind you, this is the first lap I've gotten out since Monday practicing with the open setup.
Thanks, tribute to Max Jacobson.
30.463 into the 10th position. Got a fast feeling car here today. That turn 2 wall is going to bite people, though, and it's going to not feel good. And the car feels loose in the back end. So it's going to be one of those hectic, do you get close to the wall, tighten it up a little bit, push the throttle, or get down a little below that top line and get the car a little loose. Up into 7th. There's a wall tap. Like, the car feels good, and it's rotating better than actually, like I said, the open setup was.
Hey, man.
Kind of surprised about that, because usually open setup's supposed to be better because you can actually tune it. Ooh, it's going to come off the wall hot. Hot and high now is not the feeling I like.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's... So yeah, going to be a little bit of Darlington stripe around this place.
Chat that. Probably wasn't the smartest.
I know they mentioned the safer barrier wall in practice. On Monday, they mentioned that it's a little squishier, so it's gonna, you know, you may bump into it, but it's not gonna do a lot to your car. It shouldn't be too overall damaging to the vehicle.
Quiet, Moon. Before I come down to East Bridgewater, Mass, and put a whooping on you. Just kidding. He's from Boston.
200 drivers registered here tonight and still climbing. We got at least 4 minutes to go.
Late model champion at Economic Motor Speedway, Ryan Q.
Yeah, that high lane's going to be the only way to run this wet place.
Your 2019 Actor champion, Ryan Kuhn. Yeah, definitely not the greatest idea to get into the chat back.
And put my pedals back right. Also, we are running the ADF Chevy here today. ZL1 Power Ramp Chevy. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Alright, let's lock that back in, get the garage setup going, even though we're gonna switch over here shortly. Let's drop it down to 59.5, get that rear brake bias up a little bit. Get back out there, practice one more time, see what we can do for a lap time. Mind you, we're about to be moving into Q, so we gotta be on our A game. We're gonna probably be wanting to start at the back though. Currently with a 3,500 I rating, still 120-ish, better than where we were. I don't know where we're gonna be starting in this field, or where we're gonna be car number wise. Setup is kind of loose in the back end. I gotta see what the setup has in it. Maybe we can get the open setup to be a little better. Big speed off turn 4. Got back in the gas too soon. Going for the hit. I missed. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Let's see how close we came. Ooh. If it didn't switch gear or switch directions at that last minute, it might not have. It still might not have hit him, but it was likely. We're probably gonna get cut off in the middle of our run here, but we're gonna try for one more big one, one more good push. Push. Gotta give her a push. See, like that guy. We're into 11th, so we've dropped at least 4 or 5 positions. Just got to make it across the start-finish line. Woo! She was a sliding. A little slow across the line. A little slow out of turn 2. Now we're supposed to switch over.
Good luck, Paul.
Let's get it down across that apron. Was not our fastest lap. I think we can rock it out, but we're not also going for... Whoa. We're not going for a Q lap here. We're probably not going to want to be up towards the front of the pack. Car feels pretty good. It's got a lot of looseness in the rear end. I'm thinking I'm going to be at a 60.5 on the brake bias. Although 59.5 felt pretty darn good, I'm concerned that it might make the car a little too loose throughout this race. We don't know how the long run's going to affect this car, and we don't want to really make the car loose because, yeah. I got loose out of turn 4 coming to the green flag of a Q run. It did not bode well for us. So once again, guys, I want to thank you all for joining me. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the 2018 NIS Race 31 of 36. I don't know. I had a little bit of an accent going on there. I don't know why that was. But anyway, we're here tonight racing Kansas. 134 laps. next weekend racing. Well, next week, not next weekend, but next week racing Martinsville, the short track. And then we go from there on out for basically 1.5 mile tracks. Oh, Lord Jesus, please don't be a low number. That's not a bad number. 14's pretty good. All right, let's see who we got here tonight. Sean A. Williams, Daniel Falkingham, Joshua Powell, Ryan Sampsell. I'm pretty sure he's part of our team. Let's see who else we got. John Theodore, another YouTuber. Brad Miller. Brent Pessel. Haven't seen him in a while. Katie Hyatt, down towards the bottom of the pack. EJ Lally. Doug Roth. Kenneth Dake Jr. Got a bunch of people in here. Robert Roche. Oh, God, we got Robert Roche. Brandon Gagnon. Brandon Kirkman. Yeah, we got a bunch of people. 37 drivers registered here today. Half the field, 18.5, being the 14 car. Going to say 18th or better. Maybe 17th. I think 17th will be fine. Or 18th, I'd say we'd be fine. We'll probably be like a break-even 0. But I'd say 18th or better. 18th or better. So, as we move away, or move into, we're going to be into qualifying here. I'm going to drop our brake bias down into the 60.5 bracket. Let's see what everybody else is going to do. I'm guessing they're going to run qualifying. We'll see what they do here. And we'll maybe go out. Maybe. I don't know.
Well,
not
I've only done
preferred
one race
because I really don't want to
A6.
be too
So I've
towards
got a
the
little bit of warm
front,
up
too
for
far
this.
up. Alright, just waiting for some people to get out there, get their lap times in. 5 minutes in qualifying. Like I said, I'd rather start off towards the back of this pack. If a lot of people don't qualify well, you know there's other fast cars out there. Katie's always a fast car. Robert's usually an aggressive driver, but pretty fast, I'd say. There's Katie, top of the board, first lap in. Almost a 29, and mind you, like I said, we were running 29s just in race trim on open setup. So as you can see, that would be a good reason why open setup is a little more competitive, or a little faster nonetheless, just because you of course get to tune the car. Alright, let's see. Highline is best, Steve. I would agree with that. I know, everybody is in this split. Yeah, Highline's best. We definitely found that out in practice across the board with running in open and in fixed. It's been top line, no hold barred, man. You got the close, a stuttering. The closer you get to the wall, the faster you're going to go, because you have more of an ability to dive down and off the corner to get that run going on the stretch. Problem being, the closer you get to the wall, especially out of 2, not so much out of 4, out of 2, the wall just comes out of nowhere. So it's going to cause issues today. Keep in mind, we did say that we did run in the past at night at this place. but not night right now. It's a hot track. We're going to take a look. It is 107 degrees track temp, 78 air temp. We were running, I think, 78 or 85 air temp, but 87 track. So it was basically early morning where it was warm, but the sun really wasn't up yet. Or maybe it was transitioning to night. One or the other. Doesn't matter. And it was a cool track temp. The car was just fast. There's no easy way of putting it. It just was a fast car. Not sure where we're going to sit if we don't qualify. Well, we're already under a minute, so we're not going to qualify. We would probably get into the 15th spot. Being only 3 in front of last, I'm not too concerned about it. We want to get out there, run about half the race. Half the race of 134 being 67. 67 and a half because you got the last lap, of course. Excuse me. So we got a long race ahead of us at 1.5 miles. Just about 90 miles both directions. So no concerns as far as racing it fast. Now, mind you, they might not have a lot of cautions, but because we're running that high lane, it is likely that people are going to wreck it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can just stay out of it. Couldn't stay out of it the last 2 races of Talledga, but you know, racing happens. You can't. We almost had a plus 300 I rating week at Talledga. So you know what? Nothing to feel terrible about. It was a good week. Daniel Falkingham, 29.959, fastest in the field by just under 0.06 of a second. He's going to have a fast car here tonight in the 3. Lucky number 3, Kenny Brady. Yeah, probably Brady, I would guess. I don't know why I said Brady. 30.012, just a little faster than Katie by 28 thousandths of a second. Good job to the top 3. We're going to get into race here. We're starting P23 out of 37, so we have 14 spots behind us. Fingers crossed they're all worse than me. I don't want to be anywhere near people. I mean, people in front of me, sure, I'll try to keep up with them, but I don't want people behind me trying to pass because in most cases they are going to be aggressive. Who do we have behind us? We got Brandon Kirkman, Brandon Gagnon, Kenneth Dake, Brent Pessel. Good names behind us. Robert Rose St. God is in front of us. Yeah. A bunch of good guys out here tonight. Let's see. 12-1, 60.5. I'm good with that. Let's get underway. Got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Man, my mouth is uncontrollable tonight.
Good luck, everyone.
I'm tired. I'm just...
Yeah, good luck.
Had Wednesday off, which was nice, but man, I'm trying to work it back in, trying to get the hours back up, and my God, it's just, whoo.
Good luck, fellas.
Pedal feels a little less resistant gas pedal wise, so we should not have a gas pedal holding issue, nor should... Hey, I saw that. I just said it, and then it started holding a little bit at about 2,300 RPM.
I hope none of you guys racing have any money on the Cardinals tonight. $134 green flag laps right here.
Yeah, they're talking about green flag laps. I can tell you right now, it ain't going to go green that long.
I hope nobody has money on that.
Hey, we did it at Las Vegas, so.
That's true. We did do it at Las Vegas. I do remember that.
Get ready, going green.
Vegas, baby.
That's because we got lucky. Oh, play on words, whatever.
The pipe car is in.
That was a fast start.
That's so funny when you watch somebody in the back jump the start and go from 36 to 34th.
Yep.
Good start by these guys trying to single file up on that high lane. You're going to burn the right front up trying to get into that low lane and pass, which you can do to pass, but don't try running it down there. That's not going to work well. Big run off the corner on the 2 car. Keeping it nice and easy on the car, trying not to burn it up. Even though we're in the high lane, you can still burn the tires off. Oh! Got loose off the corner. I believe that was Joshua Powell. Got loose off the corner, almost spiked that lime green car. Thing is, it can get loose in this high lane. Especially once you get close to the wall, you're trying to steer away, hope to God you just don't bash it. And then either you bash it and slide off the wall, it gets squirrely off the wall, I'm saying. Or you miss it, and then you still get squirrely because you're trying to rip the car away from its line that it's trying to take. Like I said, we got a pretty darn good car, it feels like. Yep, there's the 0X. There's the first stripe of Kansas. That's my first stripe at Kansas. Into 19th, though, so we're sitting pretty good as far as our 18th position or better. Tires are of the issue here, so we're going to want to go into pits almost every freaking time just to keep the car green. Might become a fuel strategy game though too, just because of how long these green flags might be. We'll see how long they go. Lime green car of Jordan. Trying to get up and get some by getting down on that apron. The thing is it's not worth. I mean, yeah, okay, he got down there, but as the car gets looser, which is my guess is what's going to happen. Oh, God, see how much the speed difference was just from the low lane to the high lane? 8 car went down to the bottom, came back up to the high lane. Joshua Powell just about runs him over on the backstretch just because of the speed difference you get off the corner. Now the 8 car running the high lane is actually catching and almost about to pass some people. Oh, there it is.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Got a little too far down and the back end started sliding around. There goes the 7 sliding around too. Oh, there's a little bump to the wall, not much. Oh, oh.
So get out, turn 1.
These guys are driving it hard. Saw the wreck happening, they went for it. They got it, but we also didn't get a caution, so endangered themselves plus everybody else around them for nothing, basically. That was the 2 and the 37. Mind you, one other thing that we learned in practice in the open setup is if there's a wreck in that high lane, good luck stopping, because you don't have the availability of turning down, and you sure as hell don't have the availability of room to stop. So
Yeah.
it's got a lot of issues with the top lane. Trying to
Sorry about that.
dance on the thin line of spinning your car around in front of a pack of cars that can't get out of the way. Drop back to 21st. We started 23rd. We're still up 2 positions. Car does feel a little loose. Tight on entry, loose on exit. Really loose on exit.
Sorry, 15. You good? Yeah, I got it together. Sorry, but just barely tapped you.
7 up into the wall. Saved it.
Car outside. Clear.
Oh, Robert Roche started in front of us. I don't know why he's behind or was behind us. Tires would be great right now. I could use it. I know we did move down earlier in the Kansas race, or not earlier, moved down in the Kansas race in the spring. We actually ran the lower lane to kind of tighten the car up. I don't know if it's actually helping us. We're just trying things, just trying to see how this fixed setup responds to some of the different strategies we use. Because this high lane, although good, It seems really loose, which is not a bad thing. At least the car's rotating. But yeah. Lost it. Whew. That almost right turned up into the wall, man. That was sketchy.
Second on the back.
And there's the yellow flag. Lost positions, but thank you, Steve. Lost positions, but at least we got the car saved and didn't put it in the wall. As mentioned,
Sean, where's your girl, man?
It's kind of crazy here.
What? Where's Taylor? Your car's just a plain black car.
Yeah, I don't know why it's been doing that for some people. It's pink. It's supposed to be pink.
Got Taylor right on the hood and right on the back.
We're gonna drop the fuel on it.
Pink in my screen.
Go to 16 gallons.
Pink underneath.
You know, that seemed to help us here in the past too. So go
Yeah,
to
I'm
16
seeing
gallons,
on my
all
screen
4
here, I don't know
tires.
It's always with his paint. It's always with Sean's paint, too.
Car was good though. I mean, we were making
Yeah, it's
passes.
gotta
We
be
were staying
difficult, man.
competitive.
Trading paint has been really goofy lately. It messed up for me during the league race that I did Tuesday night as well.
Drop back a lot of positions, but that's all right. We're still early
Oh,
on in the
internet's been
race.
acting
We're not
up this week,
concerned with
though.
it right now. Just kind of making our marks, testing the car, seeing what it can do. And we can make a run back up towards the end. Okay, where's our pit stall? Found it.
17, you disappeared for a while there. Right front, guys.
Oh, right front, 72. Yeah, we were still burning that right front off, even though we were sliding around.
Anybody got right front tire wear?
72.
73.
I'm not far off, though.
79.
Oh, really good.
86.
Line up, single
No.
file. That's
81.
20 car.
81, 88.
How the hell do you have that low?
We're doing just the right
Or
thing.
high, I guess. Tire wear, what? That low a
It's
tire
gonna be
wear.
fun. I had to get my right front fixed because I killed it on lap 2. Now I finally might get to practice the bottom now.
Pass for 24 car.
How much damage you get?
How the
I'll do
hell
anyway.
those guys are keeping it that
One lap
Only
green.
13
that
seconds.
fresh? There's Katie again. Got apparently a speeding penalty.
It
That
was a 0
blows.
X, but I still want to get it fixed, so because I feel like that
Well,
was very
that
right
is
front
true.
of them.
The 72 is part of the spin. I agree with you on that, Steve. I wasn't thinking about
Oh, yeah,
that.
sorry.
But it just seems, I mean, I doubt I burned
Sorry,
off
you're not wrong.
more than 5%. So even still, 77, that's still, the one guy was 12% higher than us. Like, how the hell is that possible? At least we're starting in the high lane. High lane's a good spot to start. Technically, I know we talked about low lane starting because at least low lane you're not pushing that much on the restart, but you may not get back to the top. So it's one of those difficult, you know, here or there sort of things. We're still pacing really fast. My God, these guys need to slow it down a little. We're gaining a bunch of spots right now. That's not what I'm actually going for.
Get ready, going green.
AC Delco car in
Really,
front of us.
Brad? Really? Sorry about that, bud.
Pace car is in.
It didn't do any damage.
Green flag, green flag.
Low lane slow.
Car inside. Stay high.
Buckingham, you're clear.
Thank you. I was just feeling out to see how the bottom lane was right now.
Now you're good. I know you're fast, man. See, you can't really test. You can't get into the bottom lane like you can in 3 and 4. 3 and 4, it feels good if you get into the, like, put the left sides below that dotted white. But if you put them below on turn 1 and 2, the car pushes up like... You can't even see how quick the wall comes up on you. It just freaking puts you in it. Big run on the 34, though. Brandon Kirkman. Ooh, I'm testing that low lane, and I'm freaking not steering very good, apparently. I'm getting the car wobbly loose. So you can get in a little more on top, let it coast through the second part of the corner, then give it hell off. Car having a little less fuel in it, it should not rotate as well. I mean, it's rotating a little less than it was, but it shouldn't spin as much as it was either. We'll see how it goes. Robert Roche again, caught back up to him. But he's also trying to run the bottom lane, which, talking with a few of our pro or more high I rating pro guys, they mentioned the low lane is not the place to run. You're gonna burn your tires up. You're gonna be slower. Now, mind you, maybe the rubber will come in there. You don't know. But it's just not, it's not working right now. Problem is, it's really hard to pass on the high side. Unless you can get a nose in and take a run on someone, you're not going to make a pass because you can't get too wide on this high side. So you're going to have to go to the bottom lane, which is why those guys are testing it. They got to see where they can make the passes and when. Like I said, car still feels pretty stable. Usually was starting to get loose probably about this time. But because we took a little bit of fuel on it, it's rotating a little less, which is nice. Ooh, a lot of looseness right in front of us. We're honestly keeping pace with whoever's in front of us. We're kind of bunching them back up right now. So it's going to get a little dangerous here in a second because you got a beehive in front of us. We're going to try testing it low. Nope. Car just pushed the entire time. Got nowhere in that. So it's literally you protect the high lane or you get passed. The A couple of these guys are running bottom, but they're also losing it off the corner. Also, they can't get back to the high lane.
I was trying to block you 25. I was just going to go to the bottom. I didn't realize you were like going to go right behind me.
The yellow flag is out.
Ooh.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
It's all good. It's racing.
I didn't think you were going to dive it in there after I passed you there, Sean. That caught me by surprise.
Yeah, I wasn't really like trying to dive it. I was just going to try and work the bottom. I got a lot closer than I meant to.
So once again, going to pick up a little bit of fuel. Actually going to drop it a little further. Go to 15 gallons, 15 and a half. 4 tires, window shield tear off.
Catch the 30 car.
Not bad though, not bad. Already under 100 laps to go. We've stayed green pretty well thus far. I mean, yeah, 2 cautions, 36 laps, not good. We're ruining our average. Hey, not trying to get a speeding penalty. A little far back in the pit stall. Could have been up a little bit further. Could be probably like a 13.2 again. 12.9, not bad.
Sean, I'm inside you.
Line up single file.
And once again, the worst pit crew ever. Leaders on 2.
Oh.
What I thought, or I don't know if you just did like a James Cole Bolly.
That one took 2. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks again.
My tires were 90, 93.
Not 91, 94.
90,
Right side,
95.
93.
Or 91, 95.
92, 95.
91, 95.
Catch the 30 car.
93, 94.
Oh.
Sorry, 93, 96.
Oh. I was going to say, that's a pretty damn even
That
wear.
was a 94.
P20th. Yep.
So someone took 2 tires?
Seems like it, I don't know. Maybe he just missed his box or something, I don't know. But he did stay out, so he will restart the race.
$38 laps of 134. 2 to green, going to be lap 40 of 134. Leaves us with 95 to go. Like I said, already under 100 laps here at Kansas. 2 cautions thus far. 10 laps of caution laps, or at least 8 to 10. 8 to 10. At least the caution laps here are much shorter than Talledga. Talledga, man, oh, freaking 2 minutes. I mean, you got any damage, it's like, oh, I fixed it. Holy crap. Well, unless you destroyed the car, well, then you're not going to fix that.
Line up on the inside.
Oh, I got to be on the inside. What? Someone must have went into the pits. Yep, 19th. Ah, not a big one to be on this inside lane. If I can get the jump on the 30 car, though, maybe I can get out in front of them before turn 1 and get up there. It'll be up to Falkingham to see if I can get a good jump. Or I got to put my car in front of Robert Roche.
Hey, Tito.
Which, that's
The 37 car. Good lord, how many cars are in here?
37.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a backside field.
Yeah, there's 37 and top split as well.
Ooh. Good field sizes tonight. That's good to hear that
Well,
37.
there is always a 1 in 37 chance that all the splits, that the numbers work out right.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
I did not get a good restart, and they're about to stack her up.
Bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
Clear outside, car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Keep low. Keep low.
I don't want to be down here.
Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside.
I got a fit. Something's wrong with my wheel.
Clear
Loose wheel, watch out.
car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
32 is just not giving any. Woo!
Outside, 2 wide.
Not giving any room.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
That was Joey Blue for a moment. You get freight trained if you're on the bottom. Katie running the bottom into the top. That is a really interesting line. Mind you, Katie was fast, so I mean. But I don't know how much Katie's burning the tires up. Trying to do that line is kind of risky, I would say. But outrunning the 20 car right now. Mind you, I'm a little faster than the 20. There again, can't get by him if he's hogging the high lane. He needs to run because I'm going to be chasing him down now. Oh, 0x against the wall. Tried squeezing up in between to try and put the nose in there. I'm trying to use the horn. I keep hitting the center of the wheel, but it isn't doing anything. He'll keep messing up. He's hit the wall at least once already. He'll hit it again. I'm also going to get a better run on him. Or try to, I should say. Put a little distance on me now. Or I should say, is keeping more of an even pace. Oh, 32 gets it sideways. So do I. Oh, man, that thing just started going and it just wouldn't stop, so I just held it out. That bump, though, was just...
Leaders reckon, watch out, go low, go low, go low.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
Oh my word, no way.
Check up for the pace car.
I used the bumper. I let them know I was there. We're clicking the laps away. Five gallons was good. I liked it.
Road is now open.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, I did that a lot before and hit it the exact same way and it didn't do that, so don't know what happened there. iRacing physics.
Ooh, speed on entry, technically by a mile an hour.
Maybe go down the right of pit road, that'd be cool.
Okay, go.
Good stop by this team. Oh, Falkenham loops it.
Daniel, what happened there, brother?
I tried so hard. I tried so hard to beat you off of pit road. I spun the rear tire so bad I spun out.
he hammered it, as you heard. Just to beat the guy off pit road. Just stayed in it until he got out of pit lane and he spun it around anyway.
You know, every time I do that, I feel so stupid.
I'm coming.
Got to take away ramp and now my dog is barking.
That's the three car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch the three car. Catch the 19
Yeah, I know
car.
it's easy to spin the wheels out, but I was trying to be so careful. I thought it was going to be John that I took it out too slow, but yeah, just trying to get a little too much there.
Well, let's see. We ended up
Yeah, I
coming,
overshot
or we
my
went
pit
in
stall a little bit. I
29th.
thought
I
I'd
think we
lose
came
more
out
than I did.
probably, gonna be still 29th? No, 28th. I gained a spot. 20 cars behind us though, so we got room to gain now. $32 cars still in front of us. Thing is, everybody's protecting that high lane. You don't want to give it up because that's the fast way around, and you'll save your tires doing that shit. Let's see where we're at. 89.94. We were pushing the car a little bit harder, plus we started in the low lane that last time by, so makes sense why we were a little bit lower on the tire wear, or worse on tire wear, I should say.
One left to green.
Of
Line up on
what?
the inside.
Oh, I get to be on the inside again. Yay, me. Katie can get a good start, and I can get up behind Brad Miller or even in front of Brad
Regular
Miller.
crown or some of that nasty maple or apple shit?
The apple's the only decent crown. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Daniel, you got a lucky good one.
I have a Mexican guy that works for me that puts the crown maple on his pancakes in the mornings.
Ah, great. 10 down.
All right, here we go. Restarting lap 56 of 134. Getting to the halfway mark. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. Almost 10 laps to go to the halfway. That high lane is the lane to be in.
Green flag, green flag. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside.
What a dickhead.
Still there. Clear.
I was going to say, slide job, high lane. Got to get up there.
Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Keep high. Clear.
Good run on the high side. That was beautiful. Squeezed by Brent
Kinda
Pessel.
like that. Glad I didn't dump you.
We are crowded in this high lane right now.
Still there. Clear.
19 into the wall.
Car inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear. Car inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Stay high to the car on the low side. Keep high.
19 switches lanes for me. Lets me on by, I'm going to say. I don't know if he actually tried to let me by. But he sure as hell moved out of the high lane quickly. He's like, I don't want to deal with this shit.
Nice car, EJ.
Thank you, you too.
That must be the new one.
Yeah, this is the silver one. Lightest one, so I was at that race.
Actually seems like there's a
That's in my cup
progressive
holder right
banking
now.
difference. Seems like between the high and the low lane, you got just a little bit of a lip that you crest. Especially 3 and 4.
TJ, let me know if you need Bob, but I'm not battling back here.
What was that?
I said, let me know if you need Bob, because I know you're battling back here.
Oh, I tapped the freaking wall.
Alright, I'm good. I'm good back here. You guys are in position.
Oh, Katie Hyatt slows up Robert Roche. Check up on that inside lane.
side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Inside. Keep high. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Not bad passes thus far. Robert Roche with the inside lane coming back up. And he's making that work really well, actually.
Slide job.
Yeah, they're doing it right up front.
Yeah, no kidding. Tap a keg, not the wall. I agree with you there, Steve. Too bad we're going to have to tap the wall every once in a while. Not on two. Middle of the turn's all right. Not the exit of the turn. It's kind of like a reset button for the car. You're like, up, tap the wall. Boop, gonna turn now. Big run off the wall, 32, man, door to door. Almost slapped him down out of the corner. Ooh, we were 3 wide. Robert Roche with the inside line. Give that man props. Holy hell, is he making that line work for him? Nice job, Robert, making that inside line work.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Damn, came back and passed me with it, too. Why?
Outside. Clear. Outside.
I don't understand how it's coming off the corner so loose.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Stay low. Still there.
Oh shit, watch turn one.
Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low. Still there. Hold your line. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Hold your line.
Jesus.
Outside. 2 wide. Clear outside.
Everybody I pass is now passing me.
Keep low. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Hold your line.
If you're blocking me up, high the inside line. Welcome.
Well, I didn't block it that time. He just ran me over.
Clear inside. Inside. Stay high.
I'm not gonna let you block me.
Keep high. Clear inside.
Oh, that's gonna be a wall tap. No? Wow, I came close to that one. See, he comes off the corner and just tail slaps it loose, man. It's... we're halfway through this race. There's oh shit. There's ever such a time to be go time, it'd be now. Oh, wreck.
Right stretch, wrecking.
Saves it. 2 cars down though.
Whoever's in the yellow Pinto car, thank you for throwing me down off turn 4. Appreciate it.
Oh shit.
Even worse, 29's been wrecking for 10 laps.
Gotta start being daintier with the throttle, apparently. There's a 0x against it. Holy shit, man. Yeah, the low lane's not working for me at all. I don't know how the hell Robert's making it stick or making it work. It's not working for me. Whew. Gonna put a little more fuel back in it. 4 tires, get the window shield or window tear off. Gotta start getting some. I mean, we're getting good pit stops, but we need to get a little bit better. Maybe 12.7s if we can, because we're losing it on track. I mean,
Come on, punch it up.
third or fourth caution of this race. We're doing pretty good as far as average cautions are concerned. Not a bad pit stop either, man. We slid right on it. 9.4 damage. That's not bad. I'm not going to get it fixed.
Actually, no, you did that to yourself.
Got the 19 being out on that inside lane. That was a close race off pit lane there. Remember, 18.5 is technically the bump spot where 14 or the 14 car. Tony Stewart lucky. Come on now. And yeah, we need to be at least 18th or higher, or lower technically. Oh, got a speeding penalty up ahead, unless it's a lap down car. I believe that's speeding, though. Oh, maybe not.
Let the 31 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch the 2 car.
We're 21st, not where I want to be. I'd rather be back a spot if that's the case. Car keeps getting loose in the back end, and it's hard to keep the car straight coming off the corner. Feel like we're pushing it a little too hard on exit, but man, it just car feels good, and I feel like it should be handling it. It just isn't it's not taking it like it should. Maybe it's how I'm riding the top lane to the bottom. I don't know. But something's making this car bad, ugly, loose off the corner at times, and I keep getting wheel spin off of 2. Yep, down on the inside once again. Joy me, I'm not happy about it because I'd like to be on that outside lane. We're not far out of contention for the halfway marker, though. We're 21st. Follow back in behind the 2.
On the wall, 2.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
What was that?
Car.
Going spinning into 3.
Past the 19 car.
You know in the spot that says 3 1.
Come on, horse, get up here, boy. Oh, I'm right here up here, sorry.
Whew, that was an ugly
I
fight.
had to split the middle on that one. Holy crap. Once I saw they were 3 wide, they were
That was
pushing
lap
up and everything,
81
like,
out
oh,
of 2.
Whose car is B33?
I don't even know how close we came on that one.
How bad's my damage, Daniel?
Pit road is now open.
A lot of people probably wouldn't pit. We'll see. I'm in 18th, though. It's where we want to be.
I'm not sure who it is in the discount tire car, but they went down on the apron and just, like, didn't even check up. There's archer brakes right into the wreck.
What happened? How did I get put in the wall?
Oh,
I
well,
think it was
cars
a combination
not
of
pitting.
there was someone on the inside of me.
Must have been
And I
a
got
fake
stumbled
out.
And, I don't know, I just got
Looked like there was at least 5 diving
your,
down
like,
pit
whole front
lane.
end is gone, like the front bumper.
Yeah, I can see his friggin' radiator fan from here.
Mine's gone. Oh yeah, it's destroyed.
Yeah, the whole note's gone.
Car 33. Got the lucky
Ah,
guy.
man.
Let them by on the outside.
I mean, it looked like from my perspective, you got friggin' destroyed.
I don't have motor damage and it feels okay.
Let the 33 car by.
But I feel like the nose damage is going to make you, I don't know if it's going to make you tighter or looser, but I don't think you're going to be as fast as you were.
See, I initially thought that the 18 got himself clear because he pushed up, and then by the time I heard 3 wide, we were already exiting the corner.
Yeah, we only ran about 2 laps under green.
And, you know, that chain reaction.
Luckily, I'm 18th, so I'm going to be on that outside lane.
From what I saw one guy wanted to move up to the high side, but the other guy got to the outside, and he was stuck in the middle, and I think he pushed up into the guy on the outside and then bounced off you, then they all wrecked.
To be fair, I don't think it was anyone's fault.
Rubber should be down on the track now. We're past the halfway mark. That's usually when it starts coming in. I'm trying to keep it clean. It's about 8 seconds of right side damage, but it's not, I mean, it's not much. It's just mainly cosmetic. Might affect the aero a little bit, but not too bad. That's the main thing is here, is trying to keep the car clean, especially when you got to run up near the wall like that. It gets difficult, especially when you're trying to put all that speed down.
You got me wrecked that time.
Sucky part is I still need to technically do 3 more races to meet my quota for the week, and I don't, you know, this track is all well and good, but it's not that fun.
Yeah, Daniel, I made it through. Actually ended up generating a pretty decent clip on Twitch.
Maybe I break the rules and just not. Maybe that's the case.
But you don't make it through this next one.
I don't know. I don't like. I like Kansas, but I think I like Kansas night more than I like Kansas day. Kansas day is a little.
Ouch.
Little slick
That's
for
right,
me.
I'm starting like.
I'm not sure how Roche is being down on the bottom lane like that, but that
I've got no idea.
he's got the line to do it, because
so watch out.
I know we ran it during the night race
What the hell happened?
where we would go down to the bottom. Maybe it was Kentucky. I might be wrong,
Got put in the wall.
but I believe it was Kansas. And the thing is
Hey, easy on the
it was
restart.
nice.
Like you will spin.
Man, Robert Roche is a whole nother guy tonight.
What do you think?
But he is correct. You're going to have to watch the tire spin. We're on older tires. Not that old, but we did have the wreck happen, and we all had to check up or dive out of the way. So
I don't even know where yells, so.
I was off the corner, gonna gain on the 2 until we all had to check up in the high side. Once again, car in the wall, so what are you going to do? In the wall in the high side. So everybody from the high side and technically on the low side had to dive down to the bottom and get out of the way. It just becomes hectic when you do this here.
That's no lot.
I'm gonna have to watch tire spin. Got Brent Pessel in front of me, Joseph Davidson behind me. Man, dug through the first 3/4 of that corner and then let up to get back on it on exit. Actually, that might be the way to drive the car. Dig for the first 3/4 of the corner and then lift and then grab it again on exit. Might actually work well, I don't know. Clusterfuck. Big clusterfuck. Oh god, this is bad. Three wide. That was a 2-for-1.
Tony, can I have some of the racetrack too, please? Thanks.
I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't slow down, and no one was letting me back up.
Good job, man. Good job. Thanks. Sorry.
Go way too soon off the corner.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside.
31, I wasn't trying to get up into you in turn 2. It's just I was in the middle 3 wide all the way on the bottom, basically.
It's all good. It's racing.
That would have been bad.
Gained a lot of spots in the high lane. As soon as I went to the bottom, though, it just chewed the tires up and isn't doing anything good for the car. Another caution about 105 to 110 would be great.
Nice door slam, 7.
Oh, the save.
Definitely burn the right front up, though.
Fast 23.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I got loose.
Careful.
You were coming on fast, James.
That's a little
Nice car into.
shorter than where I wanted it. Or a little longer than I would have wanted.
Catch the 7 car.
10 gallons shows about 36 laps. Man, I don't know my. We're gonna fill it back up. Windshield tear off 4 tires. I don't think the tires will make it 50 laps.
Yeah, it should easily.
"13 seconds of optional."
Okay, punch it.
Ooh, that's fast.
What do you know? Lose more spots on pit road.
Line up single file.
I am shocked I went 50 in pit lane. That was fun.
Catch the 7 car.
I beat the 19 out by going 50. Man, that thing
I
was...
burned my tire back out, but I'm still gonna take the freaking wave around.
I had a long pit stop, honestly. Pulled into the pit box pretty crooked. We went in 18th.
Catch the 7 car.
Just kind of midfield. Ooh, we actually moved into a, wow, really good spot. We picked up a spot. I'm surprised. Both the 20 and the 7 were behind me before, though, so technically I'd be up 2 spots. So I don't think I should have beat the 19 off pit lane. Glad that I did, but...
You want to stay out again?
Alright. Just over 100 laps into this race. We've got 32 laps to go. 2 to green, going to be 30 to go at the line. Got to keep the car green because we're going to have another caution. And the thing is people are going to pit and some people aren't going to pit. And we're going to want to keep the car as good as we can so we can beat people but not get beat by the people behind us.
1 lap to green.
And we're on the inside again. All right. Well, got to get the jump on the 7. That's the number one thing here. Maybe I can get either fall behind the 7. Yep, caution laps are going to increase. We only get 6 tries. Well, about 6 tries if we wrecked every start of the lap. But, yeah, it's probably going to be at least 3 or 4 more cautions, my guess. A little bit of racing in between, not much otherwise. So most people are going to stay out and not go in. I got to get the run on the 20 and the 7 because otherwise I'm going to lose the outside of the 19 and then people are going to pile in because the 2's up there also. Don't want to burn our tires up on the bottom as we did that last time by. So I guess let's see what we can do.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in.
Yep, there goes 19.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear outside.
Oh. Arrow loose off the corner. Man, that thing got sideways.
Good save, guy.
That thing gave you room and you still come down.
Not a good run off of 4 that time by. Trying to look to the outside of the 7. 19 not successful. Sitting 18th though, that's where we, if any other spot, that's where we preferred.
The yellow flag is out. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed.
Preferred to be. There's our first caution. Honestly, being 108, I might go in for fresh tires just to have slightly fresher tires.
Guess we had a pretty decent caution-free, not like really caution-free, but a decent race. Now it comes down to the end, everybody's gonna start frickin' make 7 big ones.
We'll see what the leaders do. I'm going to say go in, get the tires if they do go in. If, well, maybe. Yeah, true. A little fixing's a good idea. I like that, Steve. Oh, people staying out.
Go, go, go! Line up, single file.
Got it.
Catch the 7 car.
Car will rotate with a little extra fuel in the rear, so we're keeping the fuel up a little bit. If we got another caution, we wouldn't probably go in. It's highly unlikely to go in. And if we did, we wouldn't get fuel. We might just get right sides. How far were the tires down this time? Not bad, 97, 98. So, we're winding them down now. 24 laps to go. 2 to green. 21. Oh, I'll be on the inside again. Come on. Come on. I have faith in Robert Roche to get a good jump, but problem being is he likes that low side. He'll like, oh, I'll just stay down here, no worries, and I'm going to be like riding his ass, go man, got to get to the high side. I can't get there though. We only had one lucky spot where we actually got to the high side on the out lap. Don't want to lose any positions because we're already 21st. A couple cars stayed out. I'm going to have to watch this tire spin on the restart. If we could get oh so lucky, have it put us on the high side, but I doubt that's going to happen.
One lap to green.
Nope.
Line up on the inside.
I was hopeful.
35 car.
I was very, very hopeful. It is not a good thing. Going to be on the lower side. The lower side, yes.
And watch the wheel spin, boys.
Yep.
It's really bad, guys. So yesterday, the leader took out the whole field, wheel spinning. So
Yeah, what's wheel spin?
It's just a mess. The only thing that really bothers is when you hit that middle apron, that's when you really lose it.
Alrighty.
My bad, 33.
Restart number 1. Just kidding. It's like restart number 5. Restart number 1 of the last probably 3.
I realized I was on the top.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Got to the high side. I saw the leaders start it. They were not waiting for anything.
Like, fuck all of you, seriously.
Stay high, go high. The yellow flag is
Whoa!
I'm sorry, Katie. I literally was being pinched.
Well, that was lap 113. Yeah, it was a 0x and then a 0 to 4x, so it was really just net code.
Every freaking time.
Oh, we're going to be in good position. 17th, actually. Well, I guess that's not good position since I'm going to be on the inside lane once again. John Theodore.
Well, that was my fault, guys. Apologize. Just was squeezed doing in the one and didn't hold it in my line. Okay, everyone makes mistakes, bro.
I was going to say, there's no need for that. Marcelli apologized for his mistake. What else do you want him to do?
He's only human.
Like, agreed, and it's only racing. You know what? Happens.
Marcel calling somebody an idiot. That's clever. Yeah, Marcel's never done anything wrong on a racetrack in his life.
On the outside.
How bad can you hurt your tires if you lock them up?
Car by. Had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Not that much, I don't think. Flat bottom.
Because I locked them up pretty good trying to avoid that, so we'll see.
There's no flat spotting in iRacing yet. They're working on it, though.
Soon! I'd like to thank Sean Williams with that quote.
It's always soon.
Soon is the year. Tomorrow.
That was a big wreck. That was a big size wreck coming off of 2 there. Got lucky. The car stayed up against the wall, sort of. Didn't hit them, but then they had the 2 cars on the bottom. Man, we came close to hitting that.
Okay, thank you.
True. Yeah, and that 7 car is trashed in the front end.
Pit road is closed.
I would love to stay on the outside just once.
Yeah, I understand the 11's pain there because the outside's the way to start. And we've been on the inside almost all race. It sucks, but it's, you know, it's not bad either. It's been all right to us. Just got to get a good restart and hope that you can get up in front of someone or pass them, you know, whatever works best. Whew. Man, 2 big wrecks, or 2 good-sized wrecks that we avoided this race. Lucky thus far. Again, still have at least 2 more restarts to go, and I'm guessing we're going to use them. Again, starting down on the inside lane. Going to hope that we can get a good run on the inside to get up in front of the 7 or the 13 if we can really get gutsy with it.
Yeah, the way you drive.
Damn, there's the Robert we all know.
Oof.
Clearly everyone in this lobby is a professional, guys.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's why we've all got these big name sponsors. Look at this, Discount Tire and Auto, that Mountain Dew. Serious, serious talent here.
Whoosh.
Oh yeah, Katie's got that Red Bull sponsorship all lined up.
What's been doing?
Whoever's paid my bill.
Being wrecked so much, I'm looking for a new sponsor.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Okay.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Clearing side.
Looks like
Good run off the corner. A little loose. Those guys are stacked up 2, 3 wide, but they got to try out all get into the top lane there.
wreck.
Go low, go low.
Unbelievable. Jesus, guys.
Pit road is closed.
Holy Lord, big jump.
That's the 32 car.
That was
Another big
one
junk,
really,
119.
34, I apologize.
I got tapped in the rear end on that one. I don't know if it whacked the toe out of the car.
I take full responsibility.
Probably didn't help,
And got it loose.
but we'll see.
Zach, thanks for your patience there, buddy.
Told you, not
Behind
going to
me,
take long. Just going
ran
to
me
keep
in
wrecking
In the
them.
rear end, appreciate that. You both got through that.
Yeah, nose is clean. I don't know about the side of the
Gotta
car.
go,
We
guys,
should-
all the way around. Let's go.
Hey, I didn't hit you, right? 27?
I didn't think
No,
we'd
no,
have
you're
any
perfect.
engine damage. So we're good to go there.
Sorry for getting you sideways there, 18 and 3. I think 25 got me a little bit. I got come on, 2.
Past the 22 car.
No, you get that, don't worry, it's just not racing. You,
Oh, a lot of fakes.
You guys realize we have to go around, right?
pace car is stuck like that.
Yeah. Engine good, nose good. You're good.
Dude, can you tell me if I have any front end?
Yeah, I know I'm good, but just...
I didn't know this track was a circle.
Got the lucky dog. Let them by.
Look out, dog coming from the high side.
Yeah, a little bit, but nothing to worry about.
Thank you.
The correct term is a D shape for this track.
And we've been having good racing all race, and then we decide to throw it all away in the last 10 laps.
Oh, welcome to NIS.
Yeah, it's like the Real Cup Series.
It's just you feel faith. You're like, oh man, I have faith in these guys once again, and all of a sudden, boom, it's gone.
Hey, think of it. Next week it's Martinsville. It'll be double the fun.
Red flag action galore.
I completely forgot about Martinsville next week.
Yeah, I thought Texas was next week. I totally forgot about that track.
I can't wait for Martinsville. Getting better on my short track.
I went there in the spring, and that's probably something I'll never do again.
Pit road is closed.
That's what I said about Richmond.
So our P13 going to be starting on the inside once again. That last restart stacked them up. My God, we thought we were going, and then we went for about 100 feet and just slammed the brakes. I don't know what happened, who thought what was what. Maybe there was too much space, and they thought they were going and just gunned it and then realized they weren't. I don't know. That's my guess. That was an ugly restart, though, man. I'm surprised the two didn't get black flag on the inside. And then just the, I don't even know who the hell it was to my outside. But they tucked in against my door. I'm like, if they decided to come back, if the two decided to come back up the track, it would have wrecked us both. It just, yeah, that was an ugly restart. Car's doing good this race. I'm you know, I'd say at medium pace, not really a fast pace, not really a slow pace. We get into that outside groove, though. I kind of found a good line to get going on that, to get that car rolling, but just yeah, not had bad luck, but not had the greatest of luck. Got John Theodore in front of us, good driver, YouTuber, I believe. Also, I've seen a few, seen him pop up in my feed, but. Oh, yeah. Still got the two-car outside, so that's going to be a fun one. 36 behind us. 34 kitty corner rear right of us. 32 right front of us. Oh, yeah. I'm surrounded by people that I'm just excited to race against. Sarcastically, of course. 31 is technically still 4 to 6 cars in front of us. Holy crap. Gotta watch the pace, or not the pace car, the lead car.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Easy, look out.
You're in the middle. Green line. Hold your line.
They're wrecking in one.
Yellow flag is out. Line up, single file.
Good job, 14. Great job, bud.
19 car.
I don't know.
Like, how did I spot you, James? I thought I was ahead of you.
That's 22.
I don't know. How the hell, whatever.
That was like the majority going to turn 1 just went.
I don't know how the hell you guys thought 4 wide was going to work at all.
That's the 35 car by.
Well, it was good until you came up and shut me into the wall, which made me knock you down, turn you.
I wasn't trying to squeeze you, but I had a guy beneath me who was squeezing me, so I guess where am I supposed to go?
Line into somebody else that's squeezing you. As long as it's not touching you, you're fine.
Honestly,
And, I couldn't give any more room, man. I had someone to the inside of me trying to make it 4 wide.
Yeah, I know that's just whatever happened, happened.
fresh tires.
Kind of stuck there. Everybody's going.
Fresh tires fix the car as much as I
To
can.
start down there.
We're already down.
Yeah,
Back
the
in
two
the
guys in
pack.
front of me both spun their tires. I lifted, and then all of a sudden everyone's going bonanza into the corner. So.
Yeah, I just seen open air in that little hole there, and it's big enough to fit the car through, but...
Come on, 18.
Shoot.
We're trying, not on this power.
Jesus Christ, 4.5 or 5 minutes.
Line up, single file. Catch the 19 car. Past the 5 car.
Not gonna get a lot of time on pit lane. Gotta get some though.
Okay, go. Line up, single file. Catch the 16 car. One left
User
to go.
joined your
Line
channel.
up on the inside.
What's up?
The 18 car.
That's why it's not. Hello?
Hello?
Ah, okay, that's why it wasn't getting a sound. Okay, just play.
We're in a rough position.
Catch the 19 car.
Alright, here we go.
Hopefully they get a big wreck, because
Get a nap in the trap.
Get ready, going green.
need some people to
What track is it?
Kansas. Was doing fine all night, and then they decided to put it 4 or 5 wide going into turn 1.
Green flag, green flag. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. Clear,
Man, I knocked the toe out of this car, but it actually feels not too bad.
User left your channel.
Thank you.
Nice save, man. Nice save.
Let's do another Carlo.
Into 21st. 22nd, just kidding, because Kenneth is going to come out of freaking nowhere.
Thank you.
Ooh, yeah.
Congrats, Kenneth, for doing all that for one spot. I agree with what everybody else is saying, actually, that's all.
Nice one, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, nice job.
Well,
man.
that's it
Congrats
for
to you
Kansas
winning.
at least.
Good
For tonight.
guys.
That
Richard's
was
up
a
there with you
shitty
guys.
freaking race right at the end.
I'll take a P6 for being down on horsepower. Good win.
Oh, that was so much fun.
I was hoping that 21 would like send it in on you or something so he'd get at least half a chance.
Yeah, we'll take a look at a couple of these wrecks. Man, this car is bent out of shape.
I thought about it. Figured he was going to, but it was all good.
Back to lap 81. Everybody actually slowed up pretty good. Then that happened. It's actually not too bad of a wreck, but yep. That was our first wreck we missed. Next one was 113. It's all good, Neil. I shouldn't have squeezed up. Honestly, I should have just squeezed down and bumped doors with you. I didn't mean to get up into the 36 either. I'm sorry for ruining your race there. 9 comes down the track. Miss. Oh, Robert Roche, big hit. Katie into the wall. 7 comes up. I actually avoided that. Let's do a rear chase. Let's back it up. Oops, let's do rear chase or chase. You can see, looks like actually Katie went up the track, came down, got loose, hits the 9. 9 hits the Mountain Dew car. Mountain Dew car shoots the 9 back up the track. Nine big smash with the right side into the wall. I'll switch to rear chase here shortly. We're already partially checking up. 36 squeezes the middle, or goes for it. I'm coming down to avoid Katie off the wall. 7 starts coming up. And I just squeeze. There's Netco. That's why that's 0 to 4x. 19 smashes the back of the 35 car. Seven had a lot of damage for sure. Alright, switching back to regular chase. Not far chase, regular chase. And then the last one, well not the last one, 119. 32 and the 22 down into the wall. Hard check up. 20 and the 22 bash. 22 off the wall. I'm going to slow that down because I got a supposed 4x out of that. Yeah, I mean, technically we touched there. You could see the back end dent in, but otherwise I didn't even hit him. Smacked the cone good. Not bad, though. That was a couple good wreck avoidances. And then we got to the end. Officially 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wide. Yeah, I door checked the 36. I didn't mean to door check him like that. Watch the restart. I was in the low lane. Well, you can see that didn't end up well. Yeah, I checked the camera. We technically, with a guy below the white line, had 5 wide right there at the restart. See, the 36 comes up, smacks the rear end. I should have blocked him right there. But by the time I went to go block him, he was already there. And I technically should have moved a little low just to block the 23. Door check the 36 into the wall. 36 comes back down because he has nothing better, or has nothing else he could do. He came off the wall and got screwed. 17 comes in and piles in, so... Yep, just a bad way to end the night, but you know what? Is what it is. Surprised Kenneth didn't have, you know, more damage on his car. He was spun around pretty good, so... Anyway, guys, that's the end of this race. Finished P22 out of 37. Started P23, so, I mean, we gained a spot. Look at that. Positivity to finish this week. Didn't make it to the halfway mark, though, so probably going to say we'll race another one Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Steve. So we're going to take a quick jump out, go take a look at the standings. Disregard that. Go take a look at the standings real quick. Top guy, Mark Johnson, with 106 iRating gained. We dropped down to ourselves back in, not bad, 17, but of course we lost 59 on the safety after an 8X in that race. Dropped into a A356, so not bad, only 17 dropped. I thought we would have dropped more than that, so we actually probably could have finished 18th or 19th and been fine. But, yeah, we had 10 wow, we had 10 cautions. I'm surprised we had that many. Good job to the team tonight. They got a couple good pit stops in there and got us out pretty quickly. Shame that we ended the race the way we did. Honestly, that was more of our fault than anything. But with that being said, thank you for joining, and hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I would say catch us out here Sunday. As mentioned, I'll have to do a couple cup races and maybe even truck races. We'll have to see. I got to go. Anyway, if you guys want to join me elsewhere, go ahead and do so. Casey3893 as you do to join the channel. That is my PS4 username. Be happy to play some video games, Rocket League, and other things with you. I haven't been on too much recently, but I got a crew of guys that hang out with and play other games with, like Fortnite, Siege, and other things. So go ahead and hit me up, Casey3893. If you want to go racing with me on Xbox Live, go ahead and do so. I play a lot of Forza, Gray Chevelle 70. With that being said, guys, have a great night, nice rest of your week, and we'll catch you sometime this weekend. Bye-bye.